Well, you've probably never heard of Greg Tarr, but he's a huge part of every Positively Fort Wayne story we do. This giant wall behind me is Greg's canvas, where he creates a new masterpiece each week. He sets the tone for our stories, and as art director, he's set the tone for practically everything you've seen on Wayne 15 for close to 40 years.
I'm Greg Tarr. I've been the art director at Wayne TV for 38 years.
It seems like a lifetime ago that Greg Tarr first walked through the doors at Wayne 15.
1985, and I remember telling him I was only going to be here 2 years, and I ended up staying.
And in those 38 years, he's seen television evolve.
Stand by.
The biggest thing is there were no computers when I started. We started out, everything was pretty much hand-drawn. I remember my son was born the same day I found out I was getting my first desktop computer here.
And what stands out about Greg, he's been able to adapt. Now we have these elaborate computer programs that he's had to learn, and he's done it.
There's been a lot of change. Part of that is challenging and fun. This is where I determine what it's going to look like.
His vision is everywhere. How our trucks look, that's Greg Tarr. All the promotions that you see on the air, they're all him. You know, he has his stamp on everything.
And that stamp is no bigger than this giant story wall that showcases Positively Fort Wayne.
Positively Fort Wayne is just the people and the places and all aspects of living around Fort Wayne. I'm able to have a little more fun with these. The high five here, to me, said a lot. You're going to say hello to Betty. You're going to get to know her.
Just a moment, I'll connect you with someone.
I think titles are a lot of times simpler the better.
Hey!
Her energy and that laugh and smile, something that had to be in the graphics. They're all different, so that's the beauty of them. Initially, I try to think of maybe a different way to put them together, and I went a little crazy that day when I thought of the idea of working the letters into a large part into the image. I always like the art ones. It's like doing a mural on a wall. The eyes and the energy and the smiles and stuff are really stand out. In this case, there was a person and her art, and Angelina was very colorful art, and I wanted to be able to get across the fun and the color and the energy that's in the artwork. What's really cool is when you see them on the screen for the first time. I'm used to working on them on the computer screen.
Wow, this is incredible. The colors of my paintings and me up there, he tied everything together so beautifully.
It just exudes that this is going to be something worth watching. And you can tell just from the graphic that, okay, I better settle back, because this is going to be some enjoyable television to watch.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
And we say it's perfect each and every week that we see the pieces that he does. By the way, Greg was born and raised right here in Fort Wayne, says he feels a special connection to many of the stories that we do. And Joe Carroll, who you saw in there, our digital director, Joe has worked with Greg for 35 years.
Seen a lot of what he can do in that time, huh?
Yeah, and you and I both marvel every week. We work with Greg leading up to these, and he brings something back and wants us to look at it like, it's great, Greg.
Yeah, right. Well, and what I love too is he takes such an interest in our stories. He wants to know what they're about, what the true meaning is, and he brings it to life in every single one of our graphics.
Yeah, he hits a home run each and every week, and it's like I said, he's a talented artist in his own right, and it's just such a pleasure to work with someone like that who cares so much about what we do.
Right, such a big part of our story, so we appreciate all of Greg's work.
Way to go, Greg.
Amazing.